That was strange. Said making a broadcast. That's the first time it's done that to me. Alright. So I'm gonna go Book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 6. And I'm just gonna read for a little bit. Bring the word into the thing. Started out right. Proverbs 14:6. A scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of a fool is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermingle with his joy. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of the mirth is heaviness. The backslider in his heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. Huh. That's the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. Right. It's kind of strange to be streaming because and like Proverbs apply, man. Like, don't even argue with idiots. Just let them do their thing. They're getting fooled. I noticed that one uh verse 14, the backslider in his heart shall be filled with his own ways. So the backslider is filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. So from the good, so really from Jah Almighty, because one man's really satisfied with himself. You know, I'll be satisfied with God and His perfectness, and never. But oh wow, see, they're both getting fooled. That's interesting. I think part of Proverbs, the author was in a different place. You know, a little bit pissed. That's good. I think my life might be messing up. Well, good. Just the one few and after. I love you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you're praying, keeping up. Whew. Welcome, everybody. Go ahead and flip on a light, yeah. This is a two-piece for coffee cakes. Get out of there real quick. Just on some decent music. Ooh, glow in the dark, Wi-Fi resistant. Ooh, what up, real odds and evens? Man, I sat in your waiting room for like 5 minutes, dude. And then I came back when it was 5 minutes till, and then I never got no notification or nothing. And my ADD self didn't show up. Guess God got reason to everything, but I just want you to know, man, I got full support. You're good, brother. I'm glad I found you in this YouTube world. All right. So now that I got an idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys off of this this thing because I don't like how it bounces. We gotta back this to you up. Without causing an explosion, I have accomplished the mission. That's the idea, right? Hi, Abigail. Yeah, man. I be liking everything. You're a funny dude. I really like the live streams. The ones that I have caught are super dope. Alright, let's turn you around so you don't end up having to look at my mess. Oof. So, this is somewhere deep in my subconscious, I guess you say. Man, looking in the mirror, when I saw one of the stickers and the twins, we all know about the twins. They're hilarious, I think, personally.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
We're not customizing and saving. Just get over it, buddy.
Very funny, Limu. Open the doors to the world's most amazing guests on Booking.com.
And it doesn't let me skip the ad. Oh well. Oof. I appreciate you too, Abigail. Got your back, lads. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just use a paint marker to figure out where I'm at here. Just try not to make the character too small. I want him to be the majority of the canvas. But I want to get the reflection on the mirror. Just right. It has to be a little smaller and like it's falling away more. The angle's different, see? Alright. I got the basics. Get my, let's see, different color blue, I guess. Do the window frame. The window frame, the mirror frame. Just a rough sketch of where I want it to be. Not exactly. I'll go over it with paint and it will blend all this out. I'm just trying to get the angles kind of decent. That can make or break the painting as far as looking real goes. Cool. I'm gonna have to do more freestyles in the middle of the day. Because there's a lot of people who aren't up this late. But it's also slow down season, so don't worry. So the one character I'm gonna use the majority of blue based as much as I can find or get, because I of course never have enough blue. We're going through the blue. So I'm gonna use the last of this shiny stuff here. Just put it over here in case I need patch stuff. And then just some cheapo stuff from the family holiday. Basic shapes. As always, first coat, you're just kind of getting paint where you want it to be. Trying to be sure you're not getting it somewhere you don't want it to be. And you're moving kind of quick when you're using my like the blending technique. What's up, Taylor? How's that day going, man? It's being easy not to put the paint where you don't want it. As always, it seems like I say the same things. It's just the fundamentals, you know? So I remember him just as much as I remind anybody potentially viewing this for educational reasons. Fundamentals are important. Right? Chill, chill. I almost got my flow, man. I've almost got it. I'm so close. So close. And it's been such a long time, Taylor. When I finally do get my flow, dude, this is gonna be something different. I'm telling you. Like I've been working on getting my head right so that the message comes out the clearest. So when it finally comes out, but who knows? Really, that one's up to God, in it? But this shit would be nice, you know. I love how my brothers be imitating me. I mean, not to imitate me in a bad way, but like, y'all been showing up. I've been seeing your words become more and more real. I've been seeing your music become more and more real. Same thing with Zay. With Zay, it's like everything y'all put out become more and more real. And the more it becomes real too, that old stuff it just don't taste the same, does it? It's like, yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of got stuck in that. You know what I mean? Zay, you came out when I said your name. What's good? Well, hi, Jalen. Welcome. Yeah, it's real. Zay, I still gotta
painting for you. I don't know. It's of a chihuahua.
Major League Baseball all season long on Fox and FS1.
Shadow Band. Hi, EM2. I mean, Ebilus. Ebilus. Do you know how to break that down into syllables so I know how to pronounce it once and for all? I'm just curious. You're a really great friend of mine. Yeah, no. Zay, what do you mean you got shadow banned? Speak of the man, yeah, that's how it is.
And what is shadow band? Because you definitely did not get shadow banned from this, man. I just said your name. I don't know. I literally just said, glad y'all here.
For Kanye music video, they demonetized you? What? That's ridiculous.
That's when I was like, screw Kanye. So what do you have to do? I mean, you just talk to Taylor. Taylor knows about that. Something like that happened to him before.
I think he's monetized now.
But thank you. It helps that I got like a kind of halfway idea what I'm going for. But this is so in the beginning, you know. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate. I appreciate my community most of all. Y'all are awesome. For real, I say that in the most biblical sense of the word.
So how do we get you? I think you have to like go to your studio, Zay. I think you have to go to your studio and then tell them you don't agree. I absolutely hate the whole music copyright crap. Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. And like this beat, for instance, is gonna get me a certain kind of strike, but isn't enough to shut my page down.
It's so silly. And it's like if the whole reason that they made this beat is to promote the producer, right? And this is free. But I get that copyright strike because of the commercials. It's so dumb.
Okay.
Do a little blending down here. Bring that other color blue more down to the bottom here. Literally down to the bottom here.
Oh, welcome by the way, CB. What's up, LZ? You better not quit, Zay. It's frustrating, but that's all right. 7 million Nethland, sorry, not sorry, brother. I hope you're having an amazing day. What? Kevin Seven Minden the Netflix. I don't understand. It's nice to meet you, CB. It seems like I recognize your emoji, and that's really simple. I'm not sure. Yeah, dude, you have to not quit. Say that's all.
Well, you're mod gang. If you quit, that's like really bad, dude. You can't quit. Not after all the times that I yelled at the open room. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this painting is actually inspired by one of their stickers. Just a little bit. Twins are awesome. Yeah. It's kind of like a social experiment to me. But I'll take any opportunity to try to reach anybody, man. Right? That's why we want gang. Get up.
All right, what are we talking about? Well, hi, Tim Mitchell. I tried to say that in my adult voice, bro. Did you like it, man? Hi, Abigail and Real Odds. Yeah. It just messed up because today is the first time I was gonna get paid. Then they pull this crap. So this is the first time you got over 100? Dang, bro. Hi, Tim Mitchell. It's nice to meet you, sir. I was trying for the adult voice again, bro. Yeah, I feel disappointed for you too, but maybe there's some sort of dispute. You know, I mean, if you've got the watch hours and all that, I don't know. They're gonna pay you, then they're gonna make you jump through some hoops. But you've seen some of these silly ass people that are on here who are monetized. We love you too, Abigail. You're a special individual. Alright, so now it's still a little bit wet. Let me get the white here. Or, yeah, the white. See, I could use like peach or off white or something. Big old head on this one. Wow, that is a big head. It hits me like. And also female? What do y'all think? Does that look like a female figure? Yeah, we do.
Need to restock your pantry? Shop the JC app for the same great in-store prices and quality. So
Yeah, that's what we do. That's why everybody's got that little wrench by the name.
guaranteed.
As long as I know them,
Fresh for
I
everyone.
don't really know
Strengthen damaged hair.
everybody,
Deep
but
repair. Everpure Bond Repair from L'Oreal
usually if I
Paris.
see a couple
Our
of
system with
times,
bonding care complex
or I know
repairs
you from
weak
somewhere
inner
else,
hair
I'm quick to
bonds to
throw a
strengthen
wrench on
hair
so you
in
can
just
jump
one
through other
use.
people's trades,
Everpure
and
from
also so
L'Oreal
you can
Paris.
look them
Try
up.
our new Bond Repair oil and serum.
Why, hello, Salia. Just make sure y'all sub to the backup just in case my account gets banned permanently. Word. We are probably all subbed up to your backup room.
But yeah, you probably dispute it. Maybe that's like, it's just funny the timing of this, because just the other day you were talking about when the algorithm catches up to us, bro. When the algorithm catches up to us. Salia, man, you got full heartedness. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, CB. Sorry guys, I'm doing better at reading it, but I'm not so good at reading it out loud. I like the painting though. Word, I'm gonna keep on it. Hey man, thanks for coming in. And thanks for being part of this community. Like, you're definitely a big part of this community. Because you got heart for this, dude. So, as ever, man, right before the break, that's when it gets hardest. Right before something really good happens, that's when you're like, man, this is so dumb. Or something that you can't control happens like that, just to test you. And I can mess with highlighting it a little bit later. I just keep my eyes on the painting though. Or else I'll just be sitting there staring at the screen all day though. And this painting will stay undone. Because I could do that really quick with you guys. Heck, that's what I'm doing when I'm not on here. A lot. Oh, special shout out to the night. Daisy May is awesome. This lady does crosswords. If you haven't ever swiped into her stuff before, she's really sweet. She does crosswords and interaction. She's very good at reading the chat. Like, incredible. Like, I need to take notes. And then yeah, very interactive. I mean to say, what she does is very interactive in itself. So. Yeah, it's too dark. I mean, darker. Without messing up the painting. I think it does look pretty female, doesn't it? Hi, coffee. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that all you regular folk are here, let me show you what I got on Miss Coffee's painting, and then we can come back to this little straight from the brain kind of painting. Let me set her up, and then I'll flip the camera. Now, Coffee, I made these so that they can hang on the wall. Either which way. So I made them so that they can hang side to side, or so that they can hang like this, or that they can hang all the way across the room and look like repeats of each other. I need to talk to you on IG to figure out some particulars, but look at what I've done, Miss Coffee Cakes. And I'm quite a ways from done. I mean, I really, yeah. I really wouldn't put my whole heart into this one because you've already got a couple up in my work. So, but
Turn this light off. Let's see.
and it's glow in the dark. Well, parts of it are glow in the dark. Parts of it are black light reflectant. I'm glad. Yeah. So yeah, it's a long way from done, but yeah, I made it to really mac out the collection. Now you've got the entire. Well, if you want, you don't have the entire collection, but you're only missing like two guitar paintings that I ever painted in my life. So you're definitely gonna have the best ones. And I'll have one of the ones that painted over there. So let me put this camera down on my knee real quick. Oops. Straight from the Psyche painting back up. Woo! Show y'all the mess of markers because I don't know how to work my phone sometimes. Absolutely friggin' perfect. Heck yeah. And I didn't even put the sparkles on. I really want to find some more blacklight reflectant just to really make it pop because I don't know. It's just you're worth it. You know what I mean? I just really I want to put my all into everything I do, but sometimes it's like obligation and sometimes it's like wow, you can show it off all over the place. It's absolutely joy. So for the other figure here, I'm gonna do red base colors. Much red as I can find. Probably end up a little more pink, you think? I think. Maybe more pink rather than orange. Give off less of an evil vibe. Music back over here. Hey, thank you, Jalen. It'll be a little dirty. It'll be okay. I guess I get a little colorblind at night. I keep pulling for reds and I keep coming back with browns. But yeah, Miss Coffee, if you could hit me up on IG when you have the time. Tomorrow, I think I don't have a whole lot planned. Pretty much be finishing that painting, and I maybe go to town in the middle day, but and then Friday I'll be working. So I feel blessed with you too, Abigail. You know, we appreciate you. I wouldn't mind seeing your just like if you just did like one of the kids' lives where there's no chat on or anything, and just watch you paint because I mean some of those paintings are really good, Abigail. They were really really good. I especially like the one with all the flowers coming out the skull. I've tried that one. It looks so easy, when you first think of it, you're like, oh, that's gonna be simple, but no, it's not so easy. Oh well, we'll just mop up his eyes and follow the same technique I did with the other character. That's probably a good idea. Isn't it Claire killing it? No, y'all can see it good.
Hi. Hi. Chocolate fundraiser. With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more
Oh,
smoothly.
be quiet. Skip. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Boy, I'm sure using a lot of paint on this one. That's some thick paint on that board. Let me get a scratch board somewhere without knocking the painting over. Blocking the camera with my big old head. Scratch board obtained. On my little scratch board, I'll just use what excess paint I have off that red. Just follow my gut. Paint what I want. I'm kind of ignoring the chat. Yeah, a little. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. You chat all you want. Say hi to each other. Be awesome to each other because that's what this place is about. That's the whole reason that I come on. Is to back everybody up. You guys are the coolest people that I know. Maybe not the coolest ones, because there's always cooler, man. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. On here, especially on freaking YouTube, I wish that all of you guys were in my real life because I tell you, people don't think right and change their mindset. For real. No, I'm just kidding. I have amazing people in my real life. I think I've been watching too many lives lately, though, because I've been making stupid jokes all the time. People say some stuff, man. It's like arrows, sticks in you, you know? You gotta rebuke it over and 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 over. If you're unaware, it will stick in you or burn through you. It hurts. And I don't think that they're really conscious of it. Or at least I hope that most of them aren't. Like, I would not want to be a servant to destruction, really. Oh well. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay. That's what we're doing today. Hope y'all enjoying the stream. Hope y'all having a great day. Daisy May. This is the one I'm bragging on, you guys. If you haven't checked out Daisy May, please sub up because this is where I've been like basing out and just being peaceful and enjoying the community that we're building. Like that is definitely a watchtower. So, yeah. Most of you, I imagine, know about Daisy May. Oh, I found out something about YouTube. If you go back to the sub thing and you unsub and then resub and turn back on notifications, it kind of puts the person towards the front of the list. I'm so glad to see you too, Daisy May. So yeah, crossword puzzles, awesome. Yeah, it's just so funny because I was going through the Family Dollar when I first started this whole thing, and the spirit was like, "Get crossword puzzles," and I was like, "I don't need them. I'm not good with words. Like I stutter. You know what I mean?" And then like you were one of the first places I found, and that's what you were doing. I was like, yeah. But I don't really say a whole lot. I mean, I usually talk too much when I do get to talking, so. But I really love the community we're building, you know. I really love all the awesome people that come in there. I likewise have amazing people that come in here. I feel blessed every time I get on here because you guys are cool. And I definitely get taken care of on here. Zay definitely subbed to Miss Daisy. It's a family friendly chat. Don't be disrespectful in there, but very sweet place, very sweet people. She sells stuff on Etsy. The diamond paintings. I've seen a couple of them, but I don't think I've seen very many. I think there was a couple of watch screens over the time. Understand? Usually, what I had been doing was jumping in between lives on my way to somewhere else. So, like, I was hardly ever saying anything because I was on my way to like a Bible study or whatever. I really had a chance now to get to sit and hang out in a lot of different places. And definitely, Daisy May, you're like a waterfall in here because there are very very strange places and they're strange in unexpected ways. Yeah, and yours is always just sweet.
From park to
Cleans
peak.
all that
Don't
crazy
forget the
out.
Zooks. Zooks dog treats. Choose your adventure.
You actually promoting your channel was kind of like the submission of coming on today. It was like one of the fun activities that I was going to be doing. Who knew? That was a Jesus joke. The Notebook was beautiful. The Notebook. Oh, you mean her Etsy shop stuff. You mean her diamond paintings, the Notebook. Sorry. Everybody just calling you E now, huh? Meanwhile, E doesn't talk to me. I see her all over the place now, in random places, like she doesn't say hi or nothing. I don't know. I feel sad about that. I really like that pretty profile picture. No, he's dope, dude. I don't think I could be a pretty girl, no. I couldn't. That'd be nuts, dude. I mean, it's bad enough being a strange male, you know? But talk about not knowing people's intentions and all that. Anyways, so now we got a little bit of that excess paint off. Put my little scratch board down there. Um, get kind of a pink color. Try to match where the eyebrow area was. Oh, Coffee, I'm so happy to hear that you like that painting. Wait, was that? I should probably show that to you again. Maggie! You must have never spoken here if you don't have a wrench. Tim Mitchell, I definitely know you. Don't you know the deal of a all wrench chat, right? It's all so you can look through and see what people. You freaking love it, awesome. It's all so you can look through and see what people do. You know, Maggie is another one here that I've been hanging out in her chat because she's a sweetheart and I really like to talk to her and throw stupid lines and watch people say the dumbest things, and then her react as a troll slayer because that's what she does. I think that's I think that's like part of the reason she's on here, but just don't give those idiots that much energy, mama. They're just not worth it. Most of them are just somebody's untaken care of kids. They need to go hang out with their dad, dude. Yeah. Wait, okay. I'll say I'll do this instead. Wave. Blossom. Wait, what? See that reversed. I could put you on a streaming arm, but it's really wobbly. I don't think it's much better than yeah. Yeah, you do EMT jump straight in and out of lives. Yeah, you could easily be the flower squad for real. I missed it. I'm good. How are you, Laika? This was supposed to be our hi emoji, Blossom. Now you're saying I don't say hi. Oh, are you talking to me or coffee? I'm so confused. I always throw that emoji everywhere. I still like the flower idea personally. Just go into people's lives and start spamming flowers. I think that's brilliant. Let's let that dry. Move on to some sort of brown mixed with the red that's on my brush. Put a little frame on our mirror. The darkest brown I can dig up. How about that? Mm. Just something red or blue based, not anything yellow based. So if it has more yellow in it, it's gonna make it all look kind of funny. Ooh, actually, it might make it look kind of cool. Let's do that yellow base. Never mind what I just said. I really like that. I think that should be a thing. And like if the hosts don't like it, that's really. I mean, we can break it down for them if they want to be broken down. We can break it down if they need it broken down, but we know it's to help everybody. Plus, sometimes for real, you need to see those. You need to see some flowers, man. Just feel glad we didn't make it anything else on that emoji list. How was your day, Leica? I guess I gotta scroll up past the flowers. Yeah, span mod. Span mod. I'm down, dude. Like if you see me that just throw all the flowers you can, I'll get the joke. I'll do it back and we can get banned together. For real. Spam mod forever. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We should not be spam mod. They'll definitely ban us quick. Yeah. That's beautiful though. I love it. Let's do it everywhere. Some will not understand, but that's okay, man. Some are not supposed to understand. It's just the way of life. My homies, the twins, they'll like it. No worries. Be like mid gang, be one of those things.
here from Bobby's Discount Furniture this Memorial Day weekend.
Maybe if I just make whistly sounds or something, it'll tune out the commercials. That always is one hidden talent. I can whistle. I whistle like crazy. I love it. Better than fruit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, we yeah. When it's all done, I hope that we get to spend like eternity. I hope we get to spend it just in fields of flowers everywhere. For real. That would be awesome. And the people that know how to grow them, there's people that, like, that's their gift. Like, some people sing, some people dance, and just some people have an ability to grow flowers. What's up, Larry? The froze. Know what you called us the other day? The YouTube groupies. Brad saying he was like, "Hi, chat." He was like, "Hi, Kevin," and YouTube groupies. Or something. Oh no, it was more original than that. Good performance today, by the way, Larry. If any of you haven't been over to Larry's, he's does a lot of country music, gospel music, good music, sung straight from the heart. Get me crying every time, man. Yeah, I live out in the country. You think that little bitty bug, that was like some sort of, gnat or something? I think it was last live or the live before. I had a full scale friggin' hornet come up on the canvas while I was filming. And then I swatted him off, and then I went and got the hairspray, and I hit him with the hairspray. And then he come up on my knee while I was talking to chat and painting. Came up and sat right on my knee. And oh man, you would have thought I would have freaked out. If you watch a playback, you can't even tell. I was just like, "Hey, guy," smack, and then I just kept talking about whatever I was talking about. So I guess maybe I am getting hard at this interaction thing. It definitely helps having an amazing community. I don't know how anybody does it on here, like, without y'all, for real. I mean, I could do it that way, just staring at the screen, just ain't as much fun. I feel very blessed in being part of this here. So, utilize this page as a way of jumping off and checking everybody out, like Miss Ryan and her beautiful makeup all the time. And I tripped to freaking Walmart. We went to freaking Walmart. We went to the Walmart. We went to the Walmart with Brianna today, and it was awesome. If you missed that, you just gotta go check it out. See how a lady shops. Watch her put it back the stuff for herself, and keep the watermelon. It was an adventure. Yeah. Yeah, I've been having fun today on the YouTube. I did work, paid work, and I put in a lot of work on that painting. So, pretty productive day. But I did spend a large portion of it on the YouTube. I'm glad I got to spend it with you, Miranda. You are such a sweet lady. I was having expected somebody to jump out. Ah! No. You'd just be like, BRB, BRB, and then smack them and then go back to camera, though, because you're a pro. So if you don't know about Rihanna's channel, she is a professional. Oh my goodness, so good at makeup, and she's so informative, and she really puts her all into her the educational side of it, you know, and really telling you about the products and the ups and downs and things like this. And I mean, I was raised with lesbians, so this conversation is not too far from me. But lesbians don't really put on makeup like a straight lady unless they're about to make some money. So, eh, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, and it's definitely awesome for the for the family being there. You know, great community on there, and pretty proportional nowadays as far as guys to girls. I think the thing is that guys are just vocal as heck because we're just like giving each other crap and you know, are trying to make you laugh instead of actually being about the makeup. Since I do have you for half a second, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. You look way better without makeup. If you haven't ever heard that, way freaking better without makeup. I think there isn't a woman alive who doesn't. Well, I've only met 2 women alive that doesn't look better without makeup. But if it helps your confidence, it's what turns you on. I could care less. But I would be supporting you if you were sitting there with a big ass puzzle. I'd be like, that piece down there, go to your left. So, whatever. I really like the Walmart stream. I'm about it. Abigail, no, I'm just playing. Don't do a Walmart stream. I was just kidding. I did a Goodwill one the other day. That was pretty interesting. Miss Coffee showed up. I had Tori in there, Subi and everybody. That was pretty interesting. I had to delete it because of the music, but oh well. I think I deleted it. Oh, the picture, by the way, that you guys see, that my son made that. I'm so excited about this. I was like, he's like, what are we gonna do? I was like, well, you could just make me a profile picture for my YouTube. And he just sat down and did that in like 20 minutes. So I don't even know how to use these programs. He just sat down with something that looked like Photoshop and imported files. It's like, oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, you're growing up, dude. Wow. I remember when we used to go to the Walmart and he was scared of babies and he just started cussing people out if they looked at him funny. Start telling them off.
And a little thing you'll love about
Yeah,
our smoked pot
kind of
barbecue
cocky
bacon
little.
sandwich is the combination
He
of
was
flavors.
cocky.
From the brown sugar bacon to the smoky barbecue sauce. It's the whole package. Real team member paid for
Oh,
their
be
testimonial.
quiet commercials. You got a hold on me lately. Where we at, coffee? Yeah, I mean I have on one Bible reading video, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. I still kind of felt. I mean, I don't now. I don't feel like there's so much of a issue going on, but I just felt kind of weird about that there. Kind of felt the thing coming, so I didn't want to bring my boy around that. But he would too. I'd love to upload a video of his speech. He did a speech at like a big 1,000 some odd room, whatever, seat, auditorium kind of thing. Huge, huge place. And did a speech for TED Ed or whatever, some kind of after school program. And it was about music um, being a uniting force. Right on, dude. Did not even know you had it in you like that. And we're talking about a kid who used to be like afraid to be around loud people. Now he's getting on stage in front of a couple hundred people, speaking passionately about the Beatles. Yeah. But anyways, enough about me. Why, thank you, Abigail. Why, Nichui? Oh, I know you had to work. Yeah, I would have been at work too. I had every intention on being at work actually. The lady called it a short day. I got like a bunch done. You ever have that times? I don't know. I mean, hourly work's not like that. If you do a whole bunch of work, they're like, okay, cool. Can you go ahead and knock out this guy's work too? But when you're doing it for yourself, there's a possibility of really screwing yourself because they'll be like, all right, what'd you do in 2 hours? Here's the list. It's like, oh, well, it all pays off in the end. But so basically, I got a humongous list done like super fast. Just like, all right, here's your gas and smoke money. Gone. All right. Prosperity on all ends as far as all that work goes. All right, what am I missing? Even out some of the brown paint here. Do kind of like a color wheel thing. I think it's some opposites. Opposite of blue is orange. Cool. Opposite of red is green. Oranges. Oh, my dreadlock just decides to do the alfalfa sometimes. It's cool, it's cool. It's what makes me unique. Man, I really liked it. Let's mix in a little yellow, because I like the way it jumps. See. If I have any more yellow. I know I have it in different kinds of paint, but I really like to stay with the same kind of paint. Yeah, I might be forced to. Just a little. Oh, that's crazy. I just had a bunch of new paint like right in front of me. I don't know. Let's just do the job. How about that? I got plenty of this here, orange. Light bright reflecting orange. Yeah, 150%. Feel free to talk back and forth, hang out with each other, be the community. That's what it's about. I'm not gonna get on some ego shit. Cause I too am only coming on YouTube in the first place to back everybody up. Heck yeah. So awesome to see all this skill. So awesome to see all this love out here. So awesome to see all this just good people. Oh, come on. Getting the very, very last of this here black light reflecting, I'm gonna tell you. I went back for more. They didn't have it at all. In fact, I did it all live. Oh, that's right. I did go to the Walmart. I forgot. Yeah, black light reflecting. They're really cheap. Like, oh, I think it was like $5, but I might be wrong. It might be a little bit more than that. See, I have indoor, outdoor at different colors. I'm just had to mix them. As long as not too much dries up in the same spot, I'll be alright. Just don't want rolls of paint on the canvas. Even if you are using my blending technique here.
Memorial Day weekend deals have arrived at Ashley. Now through Memorial Day Monday, shop incredible doorbusters starting at just $2.99.
One thing about this as a craft is you end up with a bunch of half paint bottles if you're not careful. And if you don't mark the color from the top of the bottle, you can't ever tell what's in there. I've seen a lot of artists spend a lot of money because they're cheap. You know, it's like a couple bucks if you go fancy, you know. Oh, be quiet. A couple bucks if you go fancy, so it's real easy to ball out on some paints and then not realize that you have, you know, another 20 bucks at the crib somewhere. It's just little things that make your life less hectic. Organizing your crafts, that's definitely one of them. I hope y'all getting there. Less hectic life. Like, what's peace? You know, you gotta know what you're paying for. For real. Nobody can tell you, like, even I can sit here and hint it, you know. But it's all just words until you're walking on your own. For real, what does happy look like? What does a good friend look like? What would that come with? Responsibilities and that. Ooh, yeah, I like what that's doing. Oh, EM2, are you about to go? Are you gonna go live anytime soon painting? Because I saw your updated picture, whatever beautiful, beautiful photograph that was. Even if that's not your craft, maybe it's like photography or something. That would be cool. I've never seen a photography live. I've seen them from photographic places, but I never actually seen anybody like going and looking for a photo. I've done that. It's pretty cool, especially in nature. Yeah, yeah. Is there an inspiration for this painting? Not really. I was just I've been working on Coffee's painting all day. Oh yes. Oh, there is actually. The twins have a sticker and Coffee shared it in their room earlier, and it's like a blue and red guy like looking back and forth at each other. At least that's what it looks like when it's a little bit picture. Um, and ever since then, this has just been festering in my head, and I'm working on Coffee's painting for a long time, and then this was the one. it's looking real basic. By the time I get it done, it'll actually look like a person, not a stick figure. But that takes going back and doing the face again. And I'm on a race of time, Dave, before that orange starts drying up on me. So, look at again, this is gloss. This one's gloss. Notice it doesn't say indoor, outdoor. That stuff dries a little different and will mat up on you a lot easier. I found out time and time again. Although you can paint on anything with it, so that's kind of cool. There is a difference. So if you haven't ever seen my friend's room, or the twins' room, it's TH3TWINZ. You should go look them up. Check out what they got going. It's kind of like a mockery of money, you know, for real. But they're all about, well, they're the big inspirators. I mean, go see what's up. Go see what's up. What's up, Mac Deuce? Here's another one. Here's another one. You wanna go chill with somebody real? It's always changing it up every time he comes on live. Mac Deuce. Mac Deuce is the one, man. He's a good dude. I don't really be talking a lot in your room either. I do talk to him every once in a while, you know. But if somebody's saying something cool, then I'll just let them roll. I'll just sit back and enjoy the show, you know. You get a real bunch of cool people in there too. Big brother in this YouTube thing, you know. And that was cool coming in and you were reading about Esau. That was cool the other day. Thank you, Leica.
With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly.
Coffee,
Deposit checks
amazing.
easily and send money quickly.
Mac Deuce.
That's convenience from Chase. Make more of what
Sorry,
you
I'm going
always
back to this chat. I know I've been
turn
missing
the
everything.
everyday into the extraordinary with Fancy Feast gems.
New music
It's an exquisite
tomorrow.
mousse pate
Yeah, Zay.
crowned with savory gravy
Oh,
for a
Mac Deuce, if you
truly
didn't know my
marvelous
friend
mealtime
Zay,
experience.
my friend Zay,
Fancy
you
Feast
should meet
gems.
Mac Deuce.
Love is in the
Whoever
details.
comments or whoever subs the other one first might leave a low comment. He's y'all both artists. Y'all both about the streaming thing. Yeah. If you haven't met before, you should now. Heck yeah, I appreciate Mac Deuce. Yeah, Zay's cool. He jumps around live, so he might not be here right now. But next time I see him, I'll point him out. I'll point out your sub, all this. He can check you out because he needs some advisement. We all kind of new to this room. I'm kind of new to this, but we got our whole heart in it, so it's gonna work out, you know. Zay is here. Well, hi, Zay. I thought you left, bro. I got that did. So I'll be jumping away from lives and then coming back. Here you are. Now you don't know. Okay. Someone here might be able to help with any of those shadow ban. What so okay, so now we're back on that. So what is shadow ban exactly? That means you can't go live? Or that means you can't post nothing. That just means you can't go live. So then what was that happened to me where I couldn't I was like hid from every channel? Cause that happened to me before. Y'all have been rolling with me for a while, you remember. I came on here real ticked off one night because I did not understand what was going on. Just all of a sudden I couldn't chat in any channel, and it turned out that I had subbed to somebody who was I had subbed to too many flagged accounts by being dead scrolling and just liking videos, thinking I was helping people out, and it turned out they were like bot whatever, or they did suspicious things or whatever. For whatever reason, their accounts are flagged, and so my account was flagged. I'm about to look back at that chat. I swear. Yeah, so sweet. All right. So what is the opposite of red again? Green. Give this a fresh brush. Put the old one down in the muck so it doesn't get too much nastier than it needs to be. Blocking the light. Give us a couple shades of green. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm going to keep on pushing. Yeah. There can be a few other things, but that's the main one. Uh, Shadow ban is when YouTube doesn't push out your content like normal. Cool, yeah. I think that. That looks like it's finna be interesting painting, Kevin. Like a mirror or something. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Cool, thank you. Thank you, Coffee. So we put a lot of work into this stuff. Especially Zay. Zay's put more work in it than I have for sure. For sure, for sure. 180,000%. Yeah, that's all I was going for. A mirror. Man, looking at himself. But I'm gonna end up with a lot more detail. This is just the kind of rough draft part of it. Hey man, thanks for coming in tonight. I know you support a lot of people, man. So you spend a little bit of time here and drop a couple comments that really means something to me. I ain't really nothing, so the kind of respect that y'all give me, just it's got to be a God thing. That's just all it is, and it means a lot to me. I don't mean to never disrespect it, none of it. It take a lot of guts to come on a camera It take a lot more guts to come on camera in front of the world, but it takes guts to be a good person. What do you want? You know, stand up and be something different. You know, that takes a whole lot of guts. Say I want to be I'm gonna be a fool for Christ. Be a fool for Christ. That's what my Bible said today. It said we are fools for Christ. So we're brought low and he is brought high. And then I got to get better at remembering scriptures and remembering where they are. I can remember a scripture, like I can remember a scripture, you know what I mean? But remembering where that scripture is in the Bible, whole different bag. I can even sometimes tell you context of it, you know, because I've read the whole chapter in that day, you know. But I won't remember what the chapter number was. So. It's kind of funny. I heard somewhere in the beginning they didn't have numbers. It was just like one big continuous book, no chapter headings, no verses. Just a book of food, you know? There has been really, unfortunately, I have to go mod for a channel. I appreciate you coming in, Tip Mitchell. Thank you for coming in and being part of this community today, man. Hi, Trina. Another one of my favorite people. Just everybody's coming in today. Remembering scripture is my whole motive in reading the Bible. I have to share a event and and bring them back up also. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to get good at that. I want to get good at remembering where it is. I don't have a problem with remembering what it said all the time as much as like where it was, you know. Sometimes I can even tell you who said it, you know what I mean? Who the author was, but I don't remember which book it was. It's so dumb. But the Spirit reminded me all that too. Yeah, he is. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Trina, she's another one of these that's awesome interaction, very sweet, has the best glasses ever, best hair ever, very sweet. It's definitely low time. Like a lot of channels I'm seeing, it's like mods and two other people who are into whatever the channel's about. You know, it's the numbers are low because everybody's out doing their thing. But you're also about to have summer, and then numbers will go up for a little bit. Oh, these kids will be bored at their house, you know. I tried to get my kid into lives just to see if like he could find some stuff that he was into. It's just not his thing. Like people are being so dumb. It's like here, mod, dude. Just for a minute. Just delete anything that if somebody says I am son of Satan, then delete what they said. Just how you delete. You know? So now it's interesting. Not really, dude. Okay, fine. But they always boost the numbers. Come with good things. Positivity some of these adults can't manage, you know. So yeah. Well, hello, Nisha. So yeah, I have the best community. If you're not sub to any of these individuals, you should probably think about it. Yeah, you can go ahead and since you have a range and jump through channels, check out what they're about. Especially tonight. Heavy hitters. I even have Maggie. I even have, man, everybody's coming in tonight. Just thank you guys so much. All the time. So I'm going real basic on colors if you haven't noticed. Making sure I'm marking the colors so in my mind so I don't, so I can re-blend and patch up later as I go. Let's see. I'm just catching little mistakes. Just the eye plays. Notices the littlest things. It's so funny like that. And like the littlest things really can mess up, make a painting. So the floor. The floor is next. Let's get this clean brush. What's up, half empty? Y'all make me smile every time. I know you can only see half my face on my paint, but I'll be like smiling so big on the other side here. So what's another opposite colors? Purple. Purple doesn't have. Huh. Green and orange. No. Green and red are opposites because green doesn't have any part of red and red doesn't have any part of green, right? Blue and orange are opposites because orange doesn't have any part of blue and blue doesn't have any part of green. I mean, blue doesn't have any part of orange. I'm getting kind of dumbfounded right now. Trying to figure out what the floor should look like. What y'all think? Purple and yellow? Yeah, it's pretty much or black and white. Black and white. Where's the ruler? Where is the ruler? Let's have that booger. Is that it? No, that would be the other paints I was looking for, though. That's nice that I found it now.
With Shark Flex
Guess
Freeze
I'm getting
fans,
over
there's two ways to chill. ProMist drops outdoor temps by up to 12 degrees.
Good old fashioned Sharpie. Yeah, I always like the checker pattern. It looks so cool. It really takes a lot of work to do and to get anywhere close to looking decent. Just had to go back and forth over and over and over and over and over and over. but maybe that's just my inexpert showing. Stardashians. Oh yeah, Stardashians going live. I guess I got a notification. Look at that. Maybe my YouTube's figuring itself out. I go creeping at night. I go a walking creeping channels to get them algorithms juices flowing again. Nice. Kev wants us to spam his chats. Niche. Oh yeah, I want you to spam my chat. I want you to spam anywhere we go, man. Flowers, flowers, flowers like crazy. That you can spam and get away with all day. All the flowers you want. Yeah, good job, Nisha. I have been, I have been spamming the heck out of people's chats with flowers for a while. I don't know who's noticed. I know All Star the other day noticed, but I've been doing it all over the place. For real. I don't think they know that it's me saying hi to anybody. They're just like, oh, cool, Blossom. Oh, it's a rose. I got one of those for me. It'd be like a blueberry. No flowers for me. Guess I could be a sunflower. Yeah, when I was traveling, the kids called me Icarus. You know, said I got too close to the sun and I burn out. So I guess sunflower would be my flower. Big yellow fiery thing. I miss having sunflowers in my life. I really want to get some of those in the ground here very shortly. But I think I might be too late. Yeah, sunflowers are beautiful. I really like the flowers, ladies. Thank you so much. You're welcome to do that anywhere you see me. That was the other part of Anisha you didn't catch. I don't personally mind if we both get muted out somewhere. Just saying, that's cool. Spam the hell out of the chat with flowers. Yeah, might as well. I mean that is kind of how I found the twins. Is I just used my spamming for good, you know. I tried to make a short about it, but I didn't pick the right video, I guess. Woo. Tap the light real quick. This is the tedious part. Anything to do with repetition gets tedious. Oh, you guys, I had a more than great. I mean, it was freaking awesome birthday, and then I ended up hearing from like there's two people that I really wanted to hear from, and they both ended up. Well, one of them tried to call me, and I didn't answer because I didn't realize that he called. But I ended up getting a hold of him and messaging him. And that was my old preacher. I heard from him, and then my brother who's traveling right now, who's in Oregon, called me up. Talking about, I'm gonna get you out in July. We're gonna go to nationals. Like, okay, dude, come on with it. I'm ready. I want to go back to the woods. Like I don't know. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. It sucks. I just want to go back home. I'm good at working. I can find firewood. I can make stuff. I can be a lovely individual. Yeah, I want to go home. Alright, so once that tile's done, I'm gonna flip this around because my chat is acting funny. Yeah, that was awesome to hear from my buddy on my birthday. And also from my Abba who I seen that video of. I just actually claimed somebody like he like I've had a lot of preachers, but I've never had a preacher that really really got it. You know what I mean? Like whatever God has going on in my preacher's life, you know. He is definitely, yeah, there's definitely some good going on there. The heart of that man.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at
Okay,
Granger,
so on
we're
this
here
one, I'm
for
going
you.
to try to keep it all lined up
Professionally
pretty.
industrial supplies and fast delivery.
Fading
Call
back a little.
Granger.com or just stop by. Granger,
So
the ones
it'll
who
look
get it
like
done.
it's bigger as you come closer to this here. So I'll just do a slightly different angle, but not just barely perceptible. You don't have to go too crazy. Barely perceptible. Happy belated birthday. I didn't know it was. Oh yeah, the people in my own house didn't know it was my birthday. I didn't tell anybody except if you heard me trying to promote coffee doing split screen with me. So yeah, no big deal at all. I I didn't make it a point because the things that God's given me on my birthday, it's like I just I get everything I want all the time. It's not ridiculous. It's really special, you know. So it's not about those gifts and what kind of recognition do I need. So I just didn't tell anybody. But I did have coffee on here in the split screen. Yeah, that was awesome. And I didn't drink. Usually I just get a bottle of joint. I'm good. Just let me smoke, let me chill. But still awesome birthday. I'm trying to make, squares. The smallest things Oh, you guys are just watching my arm. That's great, Kevin. So just the smallest things your eye notices. Ooh, you guys still just watching my arm. Nichui. Oh, how old am I? 37. 37. I forgot. Literally, I've. It's been like 3 years since I answered that question with any kind of certainty. Kind of gave up on it. Eek. Come on. Hopefully I was not just having y'all look at my armpit. I was trying. Okay, that's where we're at. Man, that went by quick. I got an hour and 45 minutes already. There's no way it's 11 o'clock. What? 18% and it didn't go out. Yeah. Okay. Sharpie kind of blends with the paint. It can make it like a bluey color. But otherwise it kind of shows through. Let's see if I can find a spot. Because I did mess up. I don't see it now. Looks like I blended. I put this green over it and it kind of messed it up. But that's actually a spot right there, right behind the red character's head. So it does sometimes show through. Thank you. It's not done. I just know that checkered pattern is gonna take forever. Kind of want to put some stuff in the room and paint the cell phones in. But yeah, not bad for a life, huh? There's a lot of professional paintings that they'll use mirrors as a way to bring light into the painting and perspective. I know some of these words are alien to me, so it doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I mean, I use the word perspective, but not usually in an artsy way.
So is the power of time, with 50% more cleaning power.
Yeah, so I'm probably about to call this one.
At a great price. Figaro loves chicken, except when he hates chicken, but has no beef with beef.
Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, ladies, for backing me up. Thank y'all for coming in here tonight, hanging out with me, watching me paint. Always have my back everywhere, everywhere. Shoot. Like, I'm definitely a blessed man. It's just how it is.
Trina is such a sweetheart. She didn't really say a lot, but yeah. So thank you, Kathy, Mike Deuce, Abigail, Zay Ghost, Coffee, Tim Mitchell, course course Nisha. Yeah. General scroll through Leica, Jalen. It was Rihanna. All right, I'm sick of reading the chat. I'm gonna probably jump off here, you guys. Yes, please emoji the heck out of my. Let's get that chat ratio up real quick. We got 5 minutes. See how many flowers we can put in there. Oh, I could probably show off a little bit of side work here. Some of my small works I've been doing. A little more developed than the last time you've seen them. I call him Spaceman. Call him Spaceman. I'll use you guys while you're emojiing the hell out of my chat. Yes. Run, devils! You know, literally speaking, this one's of Shelley's Rose. Yeah. I think this one's about reincarnation. I just want to say it. I think, yeah. I think that's what this is about. Working my subconscious. I'm very sure. And maybe trying to say something else. I don't know. Take it to a psych ward doctor one day. With my self portraits not done. You guys can't really read it because it looks backwards, doesn't it? Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. This is going in Nisha's package as soon as it gets back here. I don't know where the heck it is. The lady at the post office didn't have half a clue. She told me to just wait it out for a few more days, and now we're a week out. We better figure out what it is before the other package gets to Canada. That's all I know. Alright, and then this is the Red Bull Girl for Princess. So yeah. I got J-Roll stuff packed up in the other room too. Got that samurai doing. That thing looks cool. I think she going through it. Throw a little prayer up for J-Roll. Yeah. Thank y'all for making this such a joyful experience coming on here. For real, thank you for taking all the nerve out of showing whatever lack of skill or whatever I've got going on. Like I feel very open around you guys. I feel very much like I want to just do everything I can to bless you, you know? Whether that's telling my stupid stories or just painting and vibing out, whatever. Thank you guys for being the same way. Hey Kevin, what is your painting of? Huh. Well, it's gonna be something like a self-portrait, but I'm gonna have to go back in with the white and blue on this guy and do like the details of the face and things like this. But it's basically somebody in the empty room looking at their phone and themselves. I don't know. I think it's kind of a psych ward piece, Larry. You know, one of those things is just like art out of the brain.
Allegra is the allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving.
Kind of
It's
like
a
that.
no-brainer.
Kind of like one of those mind dump dreams. Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. But the first part of knowing that you need to be good is knowing that you can't be horrible. So
Maybe it's a little bit to do with that. It's a thinker. I know that. It's a thinker. Have a good night. Oh yeah, mirror portrait. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. I had to kind of see what it develops into. Probably work on this one after I get coffees done. Just getting real close. I just need to put some glitter on coffees. Let's see that one real quick before I go. Oh, I'm excited about this one. So I never did a canvas this big before copies, except once. So to do a double one is awesome. Oh yeah, Nisha, thank you for coming in. I always forget that it's like the beginning of the morning over there. Gee, Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming in, liking the video, hanging out with us for a little bit. See if I can flip the camera and what show it upside down. Yeah, it will. It's not done yet. Let's turn some lights off to see what it looks like. See, I haven't actually done this before this live as far as checking the black light reflectant and then seeing how well the glow in the dark works. Go back this curtain if that work. Okay. Ooh, glow in the dark worked. It's got coffee and cakes, yeah. By the time I'm done, that will be glow in the dark too. Oops, wrong light. Let's turn on the regular lights. Get done showing this off. I'll probably jump off here. Okay, here's the room. And it's got fish. And somewhere in there, I want to work in the rows, but I think I'm quite a bit. Well, it's not done. Let's just say that I've got decoupage, and that really changes the game. I want to keep it as much like my own work and painting and all this, but I can decoupage anything that is in print to a canvas. So I'm a little excited about that, or anything that can be dried. So I don't know. I got a couple ideas of how I want to finish it, but definitely more sparkles. We need more sparkles. I like it. And also, I need you to IG me so I can ask you some personal information about, like, I don't know. Well, it's primarily about this bottom canvas. So that was very obviously to you. But yeah, it is awesome. Yes, it does cartwheels. Yes, I'll IG you. Okay. Well, y'all are amazing. If I didn't say that enough this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it before I start crying again. Thank you so much for having my back. I'll see y'all next time. Probably tomorrow, working on that other painting that you just saw, or this one, and then my regular time Saturdays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. And coffee, I will message you directly. Okay, directly, like as soon as I end this. All right, I'll talk to y'all in a second. Peace.